You're welcome to BCTV. My name is Juliana K, and of course we are very grateful to have you, and thank you so much for working with us. We are here at actually the home of Diadem, the home which is taking care of the children, which is rehabilitating the street kids, very little kids of course, and giving them a smile, putting a smile on their faces, giving them school fees, dressing them, and of course giving them a home. You cannot afford to miss what is happening here, because we will come with the CEO herself, and she will let you know of everything that is happening. My name is Juliana K, and of course you're watching BCTV. I will come back in a bit with the CEO of Diadem Children's Center, and she will let you know more about it. It is a charity organization whereby you also need to give a hand and support it. This show is being sponsored by Rangelu Agrotourism. Don't dare touch the remote. Mami Lydia Kananura normally says giving is divine. Is that what you normally say? Wow. And of course she has given a lot to the young people, very actually young children, and of course when you look at them you will not believe they were picked from the road. They had no future and hopes. Others have not seen their mothers yet because they died in the prostitution and all that. She will definitely explain much more. You're most welcome. We're very grateful to have her in this generation. Actually, she is like the director of Bwera Charity Project Uganda. It is the same thing, helping the people who have no hope. You're most welcome, Lydia Kananura.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice to have you once again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please say hello to viewers.
Well, Nabaramusya, Yesu. I love you all.
Wow. Thank you so much. She has her few words, very calculated, but the actions are more sounding louder. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, and of course we have a very big package for you. We will definitely bring it all to you. Madam Lydia Kananura, first of all, we are very happy to be with you once again on the show. For anyone who's watching BCTV for the first time, that means you have no idea about Diadem Children's Center. Ma'am, you're going to let us know what is Diadem Children's Center.
Well, Royal Diadem Children's Center is a charity organization. It is based in Barara, specifically in Ruharo. It is under Love Christ Church. We sat down as a team and decided to help out. When I got the vision, I sold it to the church, and they welcomed it. So we are looking after former sex workers. There are the ones that are already rehabilitated are about 30-35.
That's a big number.
Yes.
Wow.
Then there's one specific one who helped me to pick on the young ones.
Okay.
When I saw the babies,
yes,
definitely as a teacher, what else could I have thought about other than taking them on and taking them back to school?
So, Madam Lydia Kananura, those little ones are the children of those sex workers?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Those who die and leave them behind. These ones produce them, throw them there, and run away. To continue doing the same in another city.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So they leave them behind. So there is this particular girl who is completely rehabilitated.
Wow. She has recovered completely.
She has recovered. She's restored. She's completely transformed.
That is Asiat.
Yes.
Wow, we've had her story on TV.
Yes.
And it's a very.
So she's the one who showed me those babies.
Wow.
Actually, when I saw them, they were under a tree.
Oh my
and
God.
One of them was trying to teach them.
The things she does not even know.
The one who was teaching them is a P6 dropout.
Oh God.
What can a P6 dropout teach? They were she was teaching them alphabetical letters. Yes. So she would say alphabetical order, like she was told. Then years ago from the village there, wherever she went.
I know.
So when I saw it as a teacher, as I'm a retired inspector of schools, I'm typically an educationist.
Wow.
So I felt I should touch some of them. After all, a saying goes, teachers touch lives forever.
Wow.
We do.
But do all teachers have the same thinking like you? Because if actually they do what you're doing, we'd be living in a better life, a better world.
It should have been the same, but we have different hearts.
No.
We have different giftings. So my gift, one of my giftings is giving.
Wow.
Then I'm very compassionate to children.
Wow.
And having had my own, and when I see my grandchildren running around, when I saw these babies crying, hungry, with no food, I was like, no, I cannot let this go. So
we are grateful, and that's why we are here, of course, because it's a very, very big cause. And I wish everyone, the retired inspector of schools, the teachers, those who can cause an impact, I wish they can copy. But I'm sure they will. Either they will partner with you, because we are basically saying if Madam Lydia Kananura can do this, become a mother, then you can at least try to help her feed the children. And those
it's a lot to do.
It's a lot to do. You're going to tell us, of course. That's why we are here. So we would like to know briefly. The term has begun.
Yes.
And there are many children you're taking care of. Have you paid school fees yet? How have you managed it?
Well, I got one sponsor.
Wow, that's nice.
One sponsor who has already paid for them.
Oh, that's amazing.
Actually paid for them first term.
Yeah.
He has already paid for them second term.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Mr. Karhanga Melvin, God bless you.
Oh, that is the CEO of Bristol
Investments.
Wow,
yes.
thank you so much.
He has already paid their school
Wow.
fees, but we still need much more.
Of course,
there is medical.
Mm.
I have not gotten a partner
Yes.
for medical, the medical part of it. Yes. There is beddings,
There is
eating, feeding.
Yes.
Yeah.
And remember, these little ones, they need to feed well.
Yeah,
First of all, how they were born, they were sleeping. You got them sleeping in the ghettos.
Yes.
They were born on the streets already.
Yes.
So they need to have good feeding so that they can
good
have a baby.
feeding, good eating.
Just like what we wish for our own
good
children.
sleeping, good, like you would have loved to see your own baby grow.
Exactly.
Is what we are trying to do, though we don't have enough facilitation.
Let's look at the children, let's look at the facility where they definitely stay, and you can be touched and do something. Actually, Madam Lydia Kananura is going to tell us the plans she has, of course together with your help, and what she has done already for these children, and then we will add in from there. Is she building a house? Is she renting? What is going on? We'll basically come back with that from the break. Abatenis Fashions tujye mu Rembo Rambarara tukuletire ebintu birungi munonga by'omutano, tukuletire emyenda y'abakazi n'emyenda y'abashaija, tukuletire enkaito ennungi z'omurembe na handbags z'abakyala, tukuletire emyenda y'abaana ey'omurembe. Otakafeerwa okuruga ebiharani, otakafeerwa okumanya okukola za doormat na table mats, kandi waba noyenda uniforms z'amashomero ningi za companies nyabulawe otakafeerwa. Waba nonda kumanya ebirikushiraho tera 0755 316 tuli Abatenis Fashions.
Best on a true story. Exodus 3:8. I'm not a bad man, I'm a God man. Struggling to become somebody. Babylon them can see me out of tragedy, can't you see? Hey, Lord of mercy. Struggling to become somebody. Babylon them can see me out of tragedy, can't you see? Hey, yeah. I once was a ganja man, a liquor man, and a bitter man. Kingdom no more ganja man, no bitter, but a preacher man. Once was a ganja man, a liquor man, and a bitter man. Kingdom no more ganja can see me out a tragedy, can't you see? Can't you see? I once was a ganja man, a liquor man, and a bitter man. Kingdom no more ganja man, no bitter, but a preacher man. Once was a ganja man, a liquor man, and a bitter man. Kingdom no more ganja man, no bitter, but a preacher man.
BCTV, changing lives.
Thank you so much for staying with us. My name is Lydia, and of course I'm still with the powerful woman of God who brings a smile on the young people and those former sex workers. And of course she's going to tell us more how is she able to do everything she's doing. Mami Lydia Kananura, we want to look at the accommodation, the home for these children. Are you comfortable where you are? Last time we saw you with a facility, they were not sleeping in the same house. So which plans do you have? Have you know, you could be having some new thing we do not know. Maybe you got donors and you put up a home for them already. Or you, yes, even in 1 month it's possible. Remember, you are a big investor.
Well, where they were
Yes,
for the last months,
yes.
they were in 2 blocks, separate
Okay.
blocks,
Okay,
and I want them to live as a family.
yes.
So we decided to shift them and put them in a new place.
Yes.
We got one house which can accommodate all of them.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It has 4 bedrooms,
Wow.
a sitting room. You know, I thought it would be better if they lived in one place, in the same house,
Yes.
with one caretaker.
Oh.
The security will be fine.
Very fine.
Yeah, controlling them is better.
Yes.
Yeah, so
But
we are
that's so-
intending to shift them.
Oh, you're intending to shift there?
Yeah, to
So-
a new home, which we are still renting.
Yes.
We
Oh,
have
you're,
not built yet.
you're still renting, eh?
Yeah,
But that's
we are
very,
believing God that if we get partners, we shall be putting a home for them.
But also so far, that's very beautiful because it's a very big facility and beautiful. Of course, viewers, you're going to see it yourself. It's there on the screen. But we're looking at this 4-bedroom house, tiled. I mean, a beautiful home. Isn't it very expensive if you haven't gotten funders to help on the home?
It is very expensive. However, the owner of the house is a member of the church.
Oh,
So she
it's
feels
considerate.
like I feel.
oh dear.
And then secondly, it's not yet furnished and it's not yet complete.
So would you need help? Would you need support for you to finish that home?
I would have loved to.
Wow.
Yeah, to make it better, to put a fence for
fence
them,
for them.
for better protection. We actually need support in
Wow,
that.
in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
The numbers are running on the screen. Please, if you can do something, the account number is down on the screen. Make sure you support in one or the other. We look at Mr. Karuhanga has already paid school fees, which is very amazing. You can also contribute on their home,
Yeah.
and you do something. And of course, we've not talked about the feeding again, but it is very, very necessary.
And the sleeping.
And the sleeping, yes, you can bring the mattress.
I found them sleeping in sacks.
Oh, so you'd want to
They
give
had
them.
so many bed bugs there.
Oh, when you picked them.
Yes. So I had to first deworm them. I had to first. There was a lot I had to do. So I would have loved to see them sleep better.
Wow.
We need mattresses.
Some
we
bed.
need some beds.
Like deca. You
We
can
need
you can support by
Yes, we
donating
need
a deca.
a deca, a duvet,
Yes, a
bed
duvet.
sheets. You know, there's a lot.
The overloads, the clothes.
Yeah, the clothes.
the
Yeah,
pajamas.
night pajamas.
Night pajamas.
So there's a lot that we need.
Wow. It is very interesting to see that Madame Lydia Kananura is trying to create a beautiful, give these children a beautiful life that she would have given her own. If you're there and you really have a heart, you don't have to give too much. But if you give a deca and another one gives a mattress, and it's enough. that way we can work together. But so at least the home is already there. You can even contribute on the rent. You can even buy books because the school fees is paid. But you can also contribute on buying some scholastic materials. Yes,
files.
Yes.
My uniform, I have not bought them sportswear.
Oh dear.
So I want to go to sportswear and out of place.
Oh dear. Yeah. So at least if you're there, you're appreciating what Lydia Kananura is doing for these children, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. I mean, life is funny. Even your own child can end up in a funny life, and you don't know who will pick this child.
Come on. Some of these children who are on the street, they have both parents.
You can imagine? Yes. I remember actually, this takes me back to Asiati's story. She said she's coming from a very rich family.
Yes.
She was saying her mother lives in Sweden.
Yeah, but she's on the street.
She's on the streets. Oh my God. So if you can do something, please do it, and God will definitely bless you. And you know, I like people with actions who can do something. We're going to come back. We are just ending the show. Don't dare go away. Very, very rich to do this. It is the same question I was asking Director Pedison, that are you so rich in Bara to start a rehabilitation hub? And you know, for you, Mami Lydia Kananura, you're taking care of these little children as well. But think of the other ones, the old ones, the youths from the streets. They have taken drugs. I mean, they have abused drugs. Some of them, they need a lot for them to change. Their feeding is different. It is the same anyway.
Because I have girls.
Oh yeah, they need
who have been on the streets selling themselves.
Yes.
It is even much stressing.
Yes.
For a girl child.
For a girl child.
Yeah.
Because actually that is very, very interesting for people to know out there. She's not only taking care of the little children, she's also rehabilitating the prostitutes.
Yes.
Please talk about that. And how would you want someone who's watching out there to come in?
A lot is needed. One, they are very complicated.
Oh.
Because of the way they have, the way of life.
Yes.
They are a little bit complicated.
Yeah. So how are you handling that?
I counsel them. I pray with them.
Would you want some organizations with counselors to
come on board?
To volunteer, to come on board?
Counselors, teachers. Yeah, because we are trying to give them some skills.
Wow.
Yeah. Other than that,
yes.
I want to put this in my local direct.
Please do.
Imwe abariyoni batureba. Tukesiba abajungu munonga. Bajungu batwiba. Kori kwayo otungo umugisha kukiro wayacira.
Yes.
Nabwecho kuba kwija batukabo batwara umugisha gwitu. Mwe nanishaba. Ngo abeyiraguje nkabe ni nyenda. Donors babeyiraguje.
Yes.
Bakabene bankorera abokwa nimango mucyane uguma kunuya. And I would also be very happy to see one of us standing with Makandati niza kwemera ni muri yechi. I want to thank God for Mr. Karhanga Melvin, for Mr. Jonan Sabit, and for Mr. Aran.
Wow. The CEO of
there's a CEO of Gold Mines.
Yes, Gold Mines. Yes.
So
we are grateful.
Yeah. They've stood with me, especially the other two. When Mr. Karanga pays school fees, these ones come in many times to stand with me in the accommodation area.
Wow.
Yes. So if we could get many more,
I know.
Because be empathetic. Suppose this child was a relative of yours.
I know.
Suppose this child was yours because you don't know about your tomorrow.
Exactly.
I want to assure you that these children, especially the girls that I'm looking after, they ran on the streets due to domestic violence. mwe bashija mwe bakazi mwe mureke kurwana mukaretera abana bitu baza muhanda abana bari ya muhanda abwe bituri koromuka so kugira ngo ubone tubine bazire konka bakatamwe muka baruha batamentaro baruha biruka baza street. So if we could work hard in our families to see that we don't show these violences to our children.
I know.
Conflicts are normal,
Yes,
but how do you resolve them?
Steve Garrett was holding workshops at Bwera Church Rehabilitation Hub with the youths, and actually Asiat attended. He was saying, don't let it to go into violence. You can manage your anger, you can control your soul. So at least what you've said, it is very touching. If you conflicts are normal, actually it's healthy. You don't have to agree, but how are you controlling that, especially in a home? How are you? Which picture are you giving to the children?
Actually, a home without conflicts is also very boring.
I know.
But how do you come back? Why does it spill over to the children?
I know, and they end up leaving the home.
Leaving the homes.
And going to the streets.
Going to the streets.
And now that they've already gone to the streets, some of them, let's work together. Let's work together. What Lydia Kananura is saying, she took the initiative of getting a home for them. You can work with her, whatever you can. Bring food, bunches of matoke. Actually, I want to say thank you to Mr. Kananura. Of course, she's going to take us there. Arrangelo Agrotourism. Who is taking care of these children. Tuwari kubazara, tibiji by the way. Konka, is really making sure the kids are eating and they are sleeping and they are okay. And Mr. Karuhanga is also paying school fees. Tubana beyaba, tubali banaba, the brother, but is getting touched to see these children having a life just like your own. So please, you can do whatever you can. Very many people out there will call upon you. There's my friend, Deputy Head Teacher of Municipal, Mr. Dennis, Municipal Mbarara. I know you love children so much, you have passion for them. Please reach out and do something small. I know you can because you love children so much. And very many, Mr. Gilbert Katushabe Entire School, we have very many people who are working there in court. My friends are working in different organizations. Please give a hand wherever you are, and of course if you can also share this to other people, please do. Visit our social media platforms, BCTV, and of course Instagram, X for my Twitter, and Facebook, TikTok, BCTV, and YouTube, of course Bwera Charity Television. And do something. You can actually tell us where to find you. We will pick it. Mommy, isn't it? Yes. Tell us about Rengelu Agrotourism. I'm sure because it is supporting this show.
They've been very supportive.
Wow.
The CEO is very supportive because when I cook food.
Of course, Lydia Kananura is the co-director of Rengelu Agrotourism. Actually, who became the best in Uganda, the best farmers in Uganda. Congratulations once again. If you missed the show, this is it. Of course, we'll take you more there, but we would like you to tell us how has it contributed to Diadem Children's Center.
Definitely, they wouldn't go hungry when I have food at home.
Wow.
I have around 30 or 40 acres of matoke, so I pick some food for them. When he meets me with a jerrycan of milk, he will not ask me where I'm taking the milk because he knows I don't sell it. He knows there's some hungry soul out there.
Wow.
So he's very compassionate. He loves children.
Thank you so much, Director of Rengelu.
So that is where we get the food so far. I want to thank Madame Pisi Rukundo.
Okay.
She works with President's office.
Wow.
She gave me a garden of cassava.
Oh my God.
2 kilometers from my home.
That is
so I go, I
good.
pick food. When they are tired of poshwa, I get cassava.
Wow.
When they are tired of cassava, I get matoke from Mr. Kananura's farm.
Yes.
So I want to thank them because they've done a good job.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So you out there, I would have loved you to stand with us, specifically in the bedding part.
Yes.
We need beds,
Yes, because
we
you've
need
got
mattresses,
a new home.
we need mattresses, we need bed covers, we need And,
bed sheets.
and I'm a very particular woman who loves cleanliness, who loves neatness. I would have loved to see my children grow in a neat place, very beautiful, well arranged. That is my wish, that's my prayer. Those of you who know me, that's my area.
Exactly.
So I would have loved to see them grow in a better, comfortable, beautiful, amazing place.
Who picks a street kid and gives them that best you would have given to your children? That's, I think, enough reason for you to support and partner with Lydia Kananura. If you reach on the home, that's when you will be able to know what she's saying. The home is neat. They have a caretaker. She's actually also paid. The caretaker is paid.
I wish somebody
salary.
would take her on.
I know, to pay her,
her salary. Yes.
You know, out there, please, if you're there watching, please do something and we continue to do this work together. We are going to request you to tell us how can they reach the support, the number. Of course, they are running on the screen, but you can still give them the number and the account number where they can reach the help.
Obviously, account number, I don't have it in off head.
Oh, yes. But
the phone number.
Are they allowed to visit the home as well?
Yes.
Okay.
If you came and
at a time they are there anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Because some people are using, and I told my girls, these ex-sex workers, the radio restored, I told them, don't allow people to just take your photos to use you.
I know.
Because I am very sure the reason why God picked on me specifically to go that side is that whatever I receive, intended for them, it will reach them.
It will reach them.
It will obviously reach them.
Asiat confirmed that. And remember, she's the one who connected you to those sex workers. So we appreciate you. And before you read us the phone number, which help in particular, which support do you want for the sex workers? I think they're no longer sex workers now.
They are still living there. Asiat rented for them some funny ghetto. So I would have loved them to shift also and get a home.
Yes. You said they're around 35?
Yeah, around 35.
That's a big number to stay in the same room.
They have 3 different funny rooms. When you reach there, when you have a heart, God's heart, you'll definitely be touched.
I know, we shall take you there one day. Mommy Lydia told me when I reach there I will cry. But I want to cry and then the world gets to know. They need to put a smile.
Yeah. They need to be shifted so that they forget about their past. Because at the end of the day, if they are not getting enough, specifically the feeding, they run back.
They run back, exactly.
They will be drawn back.
Yes, of course someone will be able to convince them, I can give you this, I can give you a better accommodation, I can give you nice clothes, I can give you good food. And so they will run back to the street.
But when you shift them from the ghetto and make them a home, and I mean, the life is changed, the environment is changed, the atmosphere is different, and when they are eating, that is the most basic, by the way. When they are eating, then you train them into tailoring.
I want you to talk about the skilling part.
We already have the skilling. The shoes.
The shoes they are making. Wow.
We have a workshop in Mbarara. Yes, we were lucky. I had a conference here. One of the people who was facilitating the conference, fortunately, akaba ariko muzungu akatugurira ekiharani kya miliyoni emwe n'ecweka yakitwereze kya finishing the shoes twine workshop Mbarara displayinga tugaguzaguzaho.
That is amazing.
So we want them to learn bakery, we want them to learn cookery, tailoring, and the writing. Some of them don't know how to write.
You're looking at adult education
as well. Remember, I'm a teacher. That's why I'm compassionate about that. Yes.
But of course, it's very important because if someone was there and she doesn't have any knowledge of even writing her name, at least if she's giving that, it is amazing. It is very good if someone gets to know how to write and speak English as well. For that case, we want to say thank you to Steve Garrett and UK Wales, who is actually supporting doing the same cause with Bwera Charity Rehabilitation Hub. And if you're there as well, you can do the same. We'll be very grateful. Let Mami Lydia read the number so that you can call her and also discuss more with her. Maybe you have a plot, you can give it and they put a home for them. Maybe you have something you want to discuss with her. Please, you have a built home. You can also give it out and they stay there.
There are so many empty homes here in Mbarara.
Exactly.
People are living in Kampala.
Yes.
They are empty. You can give us one.
You can offer one.
We can offer one. Not taking for good, but you can even give it to us for good.
Yes. I want to send regards to Dr. Kabhanga, our Frames Church in Mbarara. He has also passion for children, and send my regards, of course, to Bishop Davis. Yes. Please, we need you as our big pillars.
Abanya-Uganda specifically.
Mami wants the local funders, and that is where the interest is. So the blessing remains in Uganda, in Mbarara, in Kabale.
Why not? Imwe bachigamwe, baganda bangabe Kampala, Baganda. Have there support for these children, please. Specifically, when you see a woman handling girls, you know what it means.
You should respect that.
Because I remember, if I could talk about this, my daughter used to shop from my own wardrobe.
Oh, really? Wow.
She would take the necklaces, then she calls me, Mommy, I've taken this, don't look for it.
Wow.
Because I mean, they are seeing me, they want these earrings, they want a lipstick, they want to look nice.
Exactly.
And I would have loved a situation where I move with girls that are looking nice.
Yes, just like the way Asiat is looking nice by being around you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm doing a big job.
You are doing a good job. Of course, everyone knows that.
So,
thank you so much.
please come on board, so that we stand with these girls.
Yes.
I am handling girls specifically. It's only the young ones where I have 2 boys so far.
So far,
They are in baby class. Next year they will be, actually one of them next year will be in P1. I have 2 boys and 4 girls in school. The rest, I got issues with some of them, and some of them they went back.
They went back
to the streets.
They're not easy also. They're not easy.
Yes. So I'm dealing with specifically girls, as well as charity organization deals handles many boys. I am handling many girls.
Boys are easy to deal, men are easy to deal with.
But girls, you can see how you ask her. They are very hard to deal with, but they are good when they get what they want.
Exactly.
So nanimpendra ninjira mwije mwemerere nanye kujya mutubonera abana baho kurara barugo mu ghetto batunga umwanya omurungi baryeje babyameje nabo bagire babe nk'abana bandi.
Kandi shituwatumira home, you not send regards to Mr. Kananura.
Mr. Kananura is my husband.
Yes, of course. Send regards to him, please.
He's doing a good job. He knows this interview. He knows even the morning I came with some food.
Wow.
So he's aware. Well done, Mr. Kananura. Keep it up, please. You sowed a seed for your children. Let's start sowing seeds for our grandchildren.
Wow.
I want to thank God for Mr. Karhanga for his sowing a seed for his children too. Mr. Karhanga is one of my children.
Yes, the son.
That's one of my children.
Thank you.
So thank you, Mr. Karhanga,
But
to
also,
have a heart of God.
But also,
may God bless you.
Wow. Sorry for that, Mr. Karhanga, for me to talk in that powerful message. But of course, even BCT, we say thank you because we saw Emma. On the last show, we had Emma.
Who is in senior 4.
Yes, and Mr. Karhanga is paying school fees. We appreciate.
And then I want to thank Komucha Martha.
Yes,
my
Martha,
daughter.
your daughter.
She's coming on board to stand with me on accommodation part.
Oh wow, thank you, Martha.
Because she promised she would.
Wow.
And
she will do it.
Yeah,
I just wanted to say something. This is what you also, it's your seed when you were also giving. So definitely your children are doing the same thing they've seen you doing. And of course you train them to do that. When you're doing that, you're also training your children to do the same.
Let me tell you this finally. When I see my children, I thank God, I believe they are doing well.
They are doing good. That's what I wanted to say. Yes.
Now, I normally tell them that it is the seed that we sowed in other children.
Exactly.
Because Mr. Kananura has paid school fees for many people. We have brought up many orphans. Mbarara can testify. So they may be enjoying that.
Yes, exactly.
The seed that we sowed.
Exactly.
So we are saying we are bringing them on board to sow the seed for their own children and their generation. So it is a gift of the family that is flowing, but we don't mind sharing it with you.
Exactly.
Please come on board.
And that's a blessing.
Come on board because we can't do it all ourselves. We are just sacrifice. It is a sacrificial life. We're just sacrificing. It's not because we have a lot, but what we have. One thing I know, we are very rich at heart.
Wow.
We have rich hearts.
Wow.
So we share a lot.
That's amazing.
The little that we have, we share with the rest.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But of course, the seed they're sowing, they're also reaping. The seeds they sow, they're also reaping. Mr. Kananura won the award of being the best in Uganda.
The best farmer in Uganda is traveling to Netherlands next month.
You see?
Around 12.
That is very
You'll
big
be
as
there
well.
for a week.
Wow.
And actually, one of the reasons why he won is community giving.
You see, you told us last time you give rabbits to youth.
Yes,
I'm
and
also
then the
waiting
water.
I'm also waiting for my rabbits.
Water, we supply water to the villages.
Free of charge.
Free of charge.
Amazing.
So we are giving back to the community.
Yes.
Yeah.
So giving is really part of you.
It is a blessing that never stops flowing.
Yes.
You give, you receive, period. No
Please.
more, no less.
No more, no less. Please copy that same. We are very grateful to hear this and watch it on your screen because it is going to build you. Please, whatever you can, come and support our Royal Diadem Children's Center. We cannot go beyond this. We appreciate you. And don't forget this show is being sponsored by Ranger Agro-Tourism. We are running. Of course, we also need a lot, so it makes sure the show is running. And please, if you're there and you want to advertise with BCTV, the prices are affordable. You're most welcome. And also, this show as it is running, also it is helping also to sustain the lives of those former street children, the rehabilitated youth. Yes, because the BCTV is the proprietor of BCTV is also having a charity organization of taking care of rehabilitating the youth of the streets. So when you...
It's very specific on boy child.
Yeah, boy child. Girls are not...
As I'm very specific on girl child.
Wow, you see? It is amazing.
I'm a mother of nations.
Yes, you are. We appreciate that, Mommy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for keeping with us on the show. My name is Juliana K. And...
Lydia Kananura, Love Christ Church and the Love Christ Ministries International.
And the CEO of Royal Diadem Children's Center. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Juliana K.